From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Chris?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That one outside. And away we go this afternoon. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. There's the swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit in the air left field. Duran settles under it and makes the catch. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And now it's William Contreras. That one fouled off. Yelich over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Garrett Mitchell. That's a base hit. Yelich around third. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Up, down, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston, today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Pitch
One ball,
misses,
one strike.
and the count is 1-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 1-2 here. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And that one upstairs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And there's a foul ball. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
In the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Tristan Casas up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Trevor Story now. That one catches the corner for a strike. Kicks and fires. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
2 on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now at Fenway. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. Crochet back to work. Fouled off to the right. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Steps on first for the out. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. Crochet, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Hoskins pushes it foul.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Next pitch is outside.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
That one misses. Now 3-1. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
So a man aboard, Oliver Dunn, up now for the Brewers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Check swing, called strike. Just missing there. And that is ball one. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Joseph Ortiz digs in now. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. This is Bryce Terang. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hoskins over at second. Ortiz at first. 2 out of the inning. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs, bases full. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, bases are full. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Fenway. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Head towards the monster. Grabs it right up against the wall. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game.
Hoskins fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Christian Yelich. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one finds the corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Mitchell patrolling center field. 26 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And see, he busted it down the line for that infield single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
At the plate, Sal Freely. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. Two outs. Late with the swing there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Good eye right there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Fought off foul. And that just misses. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He reached out a walk his first time. That's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. This to center field. Mitchell racing over to make the catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Bregman in the box now. No balls and a strike. And takes low for ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So digging in, Oliver Dunn. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And that chops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High fly ball out to center field. Rafaela on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 outs. Ground ball left side. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back in Boston, now it's Devers at the plate. Fouled off left side.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one just misses, and that's ball 2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Struck out swinging his first time. That's off the mark. Ball one. One out, bases empty. That's in there.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swinging a foul straight back. The Brewers up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Story now. Struck out swinging his first time. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 outs, bases empty. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Jackson Chourio. Crochet back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. There's the strike. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Two outs, bases empty. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. That one ripped. Abreu makes the play, and that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning, digging in, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that clips the inside corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swung on, belted. Mitchell going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now Wilyer Abreu walked his first time. Just missed. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So up next, Connor Wong. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New pitcher on now, Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Mitchell. He's 2 for 2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Wilson up and loosening in the pen. And there's the strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. Frelick, a former Gold Glove winner, 24 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Trying to bunt his way on, and he barehands it. Nicely done for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And here is Hoskins. That one pushed foul.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Devers throws on to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a foul out of play. Just missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-1.
Going to count 1-2.
1
2
ball,
down, nobody
2
on.
strikes.
Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the inside corner. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Oliver Dunn now at the plate.
Here we go, Red Sox.
First
Ball
pitch,
1, no
not
strike.
close. And he hits a ground ball right
that's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. That's out to center field. Rafaela. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And delivers outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2. 2-0.
The next
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses, and it's 3-0. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Abreu pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one the other way. Hauls it into Indiana. Brewers strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Rafael Devers up to hit.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Fastball is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Yoel Payamps up and throwing. Koenig getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
No outs, runner at first. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Trevor Story, and he lays one down the left side, and a foul ball. And a sac bunt here. Done. To second, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Story up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard some more.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Wilyer Abreu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. That clips the corner. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a count 1-2. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. On the ground. And foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. We go to the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich. Wilson back to work. And a foul ball. That misses. One ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one ripped right center field. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 2-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Justin Wilson departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. In the air, right field. Pulls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Garrett Mitchell.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weiser appears to be getting loose. Winkowski also getting ready. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That one
That's
misses. And the count now even up. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That
3-2.
one misses, and now it's 3-2. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas, and they got him. Two down, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And now it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's towards center. Rafaela, as this one sized up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yoel Payamps.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You know, these Red Sox
0-1.
finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That misses. And the count 1-2. The Red Sox trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Duran in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weissert. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one. Strike 3, led back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Oliver Dunn will hit next. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Richard Fitz preparing to come on if needed. Strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Pitch misses, 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Just missed.
Outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So digging in, Bryce Terang, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. Now a chance for Jackson Chourio. Swings here and blasts one left field, and it bangs off the monster. 1 run is in. Coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and it's 4-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Greg Weisser done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Josh Winkowski on to pitch here. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Man at second. Pitch misses there. 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Bregman to first. Yelich is out, and the inning is over. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, here's Alex Bregman. Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. And that's in for a strike. Hyams, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Yoel Hyams won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Trevor McGill on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That's inside, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty.
Nope, outside.
And
Ball
another
three.
ball facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Draws the walk
That's ball
there.
four. Take your bait.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Man at first, Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And that's
That's the
too
ball.
high.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to
One
figure it
ball, one
out.
strike.
But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
To the right side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Man at first, one away. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Only one out left for the Red Sox.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Casas off of first with 2 away. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Brewers leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance though. McGill is just 1 strike away. That one way inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 outs. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping.